Hello, it's Joe. Welcome everybody. The happiest of Fridays for you. Getting to the end of October here, very exciting. I haven't yet tried to figure out if I'm doing any sort of Halloween plans. Last year I really wanted to, but it ended up pouring rain here in Nashville, and it put a bit of a downer on the evening. Thank you, Hedges. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like it's more of like an evening time look, but I am going out to catch a friend's show later tonight. I still want to do my best to get at least a good 2.5 hours for stream today. After a good rest this weekend, I'm sure I can get back to consistent, 3-hour stretches for most streams. We did get 3 hours last stream, which I was very, very proud of because I'm admittedly still recovering a bit from a very exciting weekend in San Diego for TwitchCon. For Novus Welcome, Fraggles, ASMR, Elton, Hedges, Kadarjo, thank you very, very much, by the way, for a resub. I really appreciate it. Oh, we have a lot of 3-stream streaks going on here. I appreciate it. For Thad, welcome. How are you today? Thanks, y'all. For Foodie, welcome. I hope everyone's doing good. DP, Kamira, all the cool kids are doing it. I mean, I can't deny any of that because we can't fight with facts here, right? But yeah, for myself, I'm doing good. Just slowly but surely getting reacclimated to just being back home and getting back into the routine of things. Luckily, I don't have a lot of freelance stuff on my plate right now, so I feel like I've actually been able to allow myself to just sit and relax and play some games and hang out with Kimchi. The door is open, so we might see an appearance from him. We'll see. We'll see if he wants to come say hi. And I'm excited to just get back into arranging some new things for you guys. I did work on a new transcription for Expedition 33 that I would like to try. For Hedges, our beloved member of our community who's going through some surgery things coming up, we are going to do a special request for them, which will be a loop of Beast's Island from Final Fantasy X. It's an example of a song I don't have a set plan for, so it's probably going to be like a bit more experimental. So before we dive into that, as usual, I do just want to do a good chunk of like video game music to get warmed up a bit. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Had my late lunch, feeling fueled, feeling ready. And I think I want to start today with some Final Fantasy. We did Zelda yesterday, so let's do another heavy hitter. And if I'm thinking of like a chill one to start with, let's see what grabs me. I think I want to do Frontier Village Dolly. I've mentioned it many times before, so I don't want to bore you with the same story, but when I was a kid, Final Fantasy IX was my first Final Fantasy. And this particular level of the game, when I heard the music, I ended up just putting the controller down and sitting on the floor in my parents' basement, just mesmerized. And it's sincerely, I feel like one of the reasons I kind of fell in love with music in general. And so, has a special place in my heart. For Katarjo, no pressure, by the way, but since he resubbed, if there's something you want to hear for your resub from the song list, I would love to. No pressure, but let me just put that song list in chat for you just in case. But yeah, I think that's basically everything for my updates. I'm just looking forward to a recharge weekend, and I do want to put aside some time for violin practice. I haven't gotten to do my very structured, what seems like it might be kind of like a boring, stressful routine, but I actually really enjoy technique practice. So I want to get a good couple hours this weekend to just go into it. Steven, our first little greeting after TwitchCon. And I'm so devastated still that I didn't get to see your set. But I saw all the videos that you posted on your Instagram, and y'all sounded so freaking good. For those who are regulars in chat, you might recognize the name for Stephen Higby, but even more than just the name, you definitely need to check out his abilities as an amazing musician. Absolutely phenomenal multi-instrumentalist, a lot of woodwinds, and of course the ocarina. And for second or third night rather of TwitchCon, I went to the Loudly Inclusive open mic where you could put everyone's name in a hat and they'd pull it. And even though I was incredibly shy and very nervous, Steven somehow convinced me to put his name in the hat where I would pop up with Jarok and another wonderful musician, trumpet player. And we ended up just improvising and putting together some video game jams, and it was so fun. Yes, Gio, thank you. He actually came into chat yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, do you stream? He was on YouTube. I was like, cool, let's talk about Twitch if you ever want to get on Twitch. But he came in yesterday, and it was really wonderful to get to, just show what I do and get to talk. But it's wonderful to see you. I hope you're recovering well after TwitchCon. It writes Fartner on the pillow. Okay, everyone keeps saying that, but it is my partner blanket, and quite frankly, I'm hurt that people keep just diminishing my accomplishment of getting the partner by calling me Fartner. So please just know that it is in fact a partner blanket. I was so dead Monday, it's crazy. Dude, I'm still catching up. Given I could have gone to bed earlier some of the nights on the weekend, but I had so much fun with my roommate, fellow streamer Kendra Lissa. And we would just sit in bed and eat snacks and giggle and share videos. And it was so much freaking fun. Partner sounds more prestigious. I mean, maybe. No, I'm sticking with it. No, stop it. For euphemism, that open mic was the highlight of the weekend for me as an observer. It's so hard for me to pick what the highlight was because each night provided such a unique, different experience. And I just feel very lucky that I got to participate in all of it. So yeah, it's just a good feeling to be a part of such a rich, wonderful community with so many different types of people. So I was going to warm up today by doing some Final Fantasy stuff. And I want to start with Frontier Village Dolly. For this one, I always do the melody first rather, and then I like to kind of go into a harmony of sorts. It's not at the beginning of the track. And let me unmute my violin. YouTube. Welcome for Blanca. I see double Blanca and a double Taylor. It's good to see you guys. How are you? For Steven, it makes me so happy to hear you like this one. There was one point like a while back where I was talking to another video game musician, and we were talking about our favorite Final Fantasy songs. And before I could bring it up, they were just like, well, you know, like no one cares about Frontier Village Dolly. And I just like, on the inside, it just hurt so much. I was like, how could you say that? I didn't say that out loud, but I did manage to at least be like, it's like one of my favorite video game songs ever. It's so cute. And especially like when you go into the hotel that you get to stay out there and you can interact with the cat, and if you click it, it meows and it's like, oh, cute. It's so pretty. I love it. I think it's so lovely. How about I do 2 more Final Fantasy IX songs, and then I can jump into some priority requests. We do have one for a loop of Beasthead Island from Final Fantasy X, which admittedly I don't have a plan for, so it's going to be more of like an experimental loop, but I think it'll be fun. Also, is the 3-month streak. I feel like I've seen that on Twitch before, but is it like a new claimed alert? Because a lot of you guys are rocking that today. And I'm very excited to see it, don't get me wrong, but it's just, I feel like it's a new thing I'm not used to seeing necessarily. Play Final Fantasy all stream? I mean, don't tempt me, because I will. For Steven, do you have a favorite Final Fantasy soundtrack in general? It's hard to pick for sure, but I feel like for myself, I think it has to be 8 still for me. Again, I do recognize it's a bit of a controversial opinion saying that Final Fantasy VIII is your favorite, but oh my god, the soundtrack's so good. So I'm going to do Vivi's theme, followed by Crossing Those Hills, and then maybe some more Final Fantasy, we'll see. For 7, because I started with it, totally. Like, I think you can't help but be aligned with the very first Final Fantasy that you played. Which again, for me was 9. So like, I absolutely love 9, even though it's another one that people can get kind of testy about. I feel like it's because it's not like as futuristic as 7 and 8, where it was like, oh, like the future and post-apocalyptic. And then 9 went back to like, more like a medieval vibe. But I still think it's a really freaking good game. Let's do Vivi's theme. I love this one. guys. Where are all these follows? My goodness, making my heart just all full. Thank you so much for all these brand new follows at the top of stream. It means so much. You should play some Final Fantasy VII. Okay, fair. Yeah, fair. We can do it. We can do it. Why don't we do... I really like Ahead on Our Way. That one's super pretty. For the new follows, Nymph, OG Gamer, Tivmo, Wifa, and Too Good. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And for anyone who might just be new in general, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and write out the music myself. Quite honestly, my favorite genre of music to listen to in my free time has always been video game music. So, Jojo, what's up? I'll give a proper shout out in a moment. But I listen to the music and I write it all out myself. So I have 8 binders now full of game music. And then on top of that, I also make loops, making instrumental arrangements of video game music, as well as putting together covers where I sing on top of. So if any of that interests you, I hope you get cozy. And I can put the song list in chat for anyone that might be curious. For Jojo, welcome. How was your stream? One of my favorite UK friends for Mr. Jojo. And you can check out Jojo's channel where you can catch him doing a variety of things, including Minecraft streams and Sudoku Hang streams, and on top of that, just wonderful company. I think we need to see your binders. It's just so, like, cumbersome to lift it all. I guess here's some of them. I know people think it's super lame, but when I was attending school, every semester we would get a new binder, and I got really excited. And so I saved all of them. And again, I just have like 8 binders filled, where this one is Mario and like Pokemon music. This one's instrumental loops for video game music that I do. And again, I have 8 more down there, all different colors and fonts for different types of stuff that we do here. And I do have a new one today that I'm really excited to try and play for the first time. I only had time to write out the music, but it is from the, I mean, can't be argued, in my opinion, best video game soundtrack of the year, Expedition 33. For Jojo, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Had a lot of fun. We were playing Mega Bonk. I haven't heard of that. Was it? I'm guessing it was fun though, based on what you're saying. Final Fantasy sounds like Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, I still have to do, you asked me to do Gruntilda's Lair as a loop a while back, Elton. I can do that today if I can find the music for it. Yes, Banjo-Kazooie is sincerely one of my favorite games. It might be like my most replayed video game that I've ever done. Also Banjo-Tooie. They're so freaking good. They're so fun. So we had some requests for some Final Fantasy VII love. And I really love the track Ahead on Our Way. I find it really relaxing. And it's another one where I'll like play the melody and then kind of noodle doodle on it. Noodle doodle. There we go. I want to read this. For MJ, I just read your About section, and I absolutely love. I've been playing violin for the past 12 years, shortly played at a very young age, but due to a discouraging teacher environment, I quit even though I wasn't playing then. I needed to know I needed to be a musician. I'm happy to see you here as a musician. You're encouraged to play lots of music. Thank you. That is so heartwarming. Whenever anyone says that they actually read the About Me, it means so much to me. But yeah, I quit violin at at a young age, and I always loved it, but my teacher was just kind of scary, so I quit until I was in an environment where I felt I was safe to start playing again. And since I picked it up at this point, how long has it been? I picked it up again at like, I think it's been 16 years since I picked it up again, and I just haven't stopped since. But thank you, that was so sweet, thank you. For as long as it takes, I'm blessed to be your accompaniment, Pencils. And in case you hadn't heard, Pencils, we have successfully done 2 months for the Partner Plus point requirement. And I promised you guys that if we complete the 3 months required in order to get into the 70-30 cut for a full year, I would light the candle that I was gifted many years ago from Pencils. Do I appreciate a gift? Of course. Always and every time. Amazing. This gift I did appreciate so much that I had to hide it in my closet, mostly because it's just a little difficult to be around. It is the fart scented candle. And you guys have wanted me to light this damn candle ever since I received it. And I've been avoiding it. But what better time to light it than to use it as an incentive? So for those who have been subbing at tier 1, 2, and 3, thank you so very much. Yeah, we have to change the name essentially to the peep. No, never mind. Nope. I'm not saying it. Nope. You saw where I was going. We're not doing that. No. All right. Did I miss any priority requests? I feel like if I'm doing one Final Fantasy VII, I might as well do 2. But I feel like I always do Tifa's theme and Aerith's theme. Why don't we do the general main theme from the remake for Final Fantasy VII? But I hope you're having a wonderful time in Canada. For pencils, I'm really jealous. I feel like this time of year up there must be so beautiful. Oh, did I get oh, I missed that Milady so hard. And we have a hype train. Oh my gosh. For Laura Musgrave Music, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome everybody. My name is Joe and I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and I write out the music based on what I hear. And I love writing out music. I add new things every week. And then on top of that, I also do loop arrangements where I play lots of different instruments and build either video game covers or covers to sing on top of, playing the banjo and the guitar and the mandolin and a bunch of other things. For Laura, how was your stream? It was lovely to see you and I really appreciate the raid. Thank you very, very much. I feel like that's a new name for me, so I want to make sure I give a follow so I can go over and say hi sometime. What's my best song? I feel like it depends on what you're really looking for, you know? I feel like one of the favorites that we do on the channel for a loop cover where I play a bunch of instruments is probably Father John Misty's Mr. Tillman. And then for... Oh, this isn't what I'm looking over. And then when it comes to like violin pieces, it totally varies, honestly. Where's the remake version? Let's see. I think this is it? Yes. Here's some Final Fantasy VII. It was lovely. Had acoustic tunes, electric guitar, few loops. How are you doing? Oh, you're a loop artist too? That's so exciting. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just getting back into things after TwitchCon. For Laura, no pressure, but I'll put the song list in chat if you'd like to pick a song that maybe you would want to hear. No pressure. Again, I usually run to the fridge after streams, but I really appreciate you sending your folks over. I feel like as long as you loop, there's always going to be a fear of the newbie element. Trust me. But I'm sure you're great. It's a unique, fun way to express yourself. DB, thanks for the resub. If I can play you something, let me know. my goodness, all these follows at the top of stream is just warming my heart. Thank you so much. And yes, of course, I'm more than happy to do, which Animal Crossing New Horizons one? 11 or 7 a.m.? 11. These ones are still a bit experimental for me. For Chris, of course, I can play Ophelia for you. So we're gonna do 11 a.m. from Animal Crossing's New Horizons as a loop, followed by Beasthead Island as a loop, and then we'll go into singing songs where I do one of my favorite like cover songs, Ophelia by the band. I love the band. I love them so much. Can you play Metallica? Nothing else matters. I respect the passion. Unfortunately, for DMCA reasons, I can't play over bands' original music. The only tracks that I do play over are of video game soundtracks, unless I make my own loop from scratch. I don't want to get in trouble. So that's what I just am trying to do. 11 a.m. Let's see. That's the Spinder. But for Bobber, thanks for the follow, as well as a Blank Oxy, Sasori, and Raisin. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. From Germany, I want to go to Germany so badly. For Slowbens, thank you very much for the follow as well. Thank you. Oh, so this is the one with the guitar. It's like a boo doo doo. Brandon! Your friendly neighborhood Brandon. It's good to see you. How are you? Are you up to any fun fiddly kind of instrumental stuff lately? It's always good to see you. No. Official template. For Elton, no, I'm sticking with water, but tonight I'm going to my friend's show, and I'll probably grab a drink and celebrate them at the venue tonight. I still wanted to make sure to come live and get to hang out before I support my friends doing music. So this song goes, and then it does it again, I think. Yep. Cool, I can work with that. Before I get into that, I do need to make, sorry about the reverb, I'll turn it off here, and then I think there's one more. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Thank you. Check. Okay, cool. Do you know Ashland Breakdown? I've been going over that a bit. I'm not familiar, but before I forget, I do want to put that in a YouTube link. I've been getting more into old-time fiddle music, and I just want to focus on setting aside a bit more time for fiddle stuff because it's really freaking fun. Ashland Breakdown, fiddle. All right, cool. It's a Monroe one on a Kenny Baker album. Very cool. Bill Monroe, the father of bluegrass, for those who don't know. Epic mandolin player who was a big influence for Ricky Skaggs that then took things on afterwards. I also love Ralph Stanley. Oh, I love it. Dun, 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 bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. All right, cool. You are going to hear the metronome for a second so I can record my kick drum. Please don't panic. It's just for a moment. So it would be like. Okay, downbeats here. 1, 3. Okay, I got the idea of it. Try it again. 2, 3. I think I can quantize that last bit. I say don't panic, because some people get very upset about the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 boo, doo, da. It's almost where I want it to be. Maybe. Da, da, da. Da, da. Dun, da, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, da, da, da. 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, da, da, da. That's actually pretty good. Cool. Now let me get a tambo for an even beat. You'd be surprised how furious some people get about the metronome. Not as much anymore, as I guess, like, you know, we've cultivated, like, kind of a vibe in this chat that is very chill and not as, like, yelly judgmental, but... Also for Bird over on YouTube, welcome. I'm just gonna use my snares, or my tambo as the hi-hat. Or the snare. Dun, 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 dun. Cool, let's do some brushes. Is that true that Bill Monroe never used a metronome? I guess in that time. Whoa, I don't know how hard that would be to come by. That should work. Wait, where's the downbeat? What? Okay, so it sounds like if I make this a downbeat. One, 2. Oh, I think I see what I'm doing wrong. I think that should work fine enough. If I have to change things up, then we'll just fix that in post. Let's get the guitar part, and I'd like to do somewhat of like an intro and then the actual piece. But let's start with the main brunt of it, which is the melody. Check 1, 2. be better. Let's try again. See you, Christian. I just want to add like a, let's see. So I remember trying to find out like kind of jazz chord voicings for this. If it was a G9, it would be. That's better. Mr. Smith, how are you? It's good to see you as always. Thank you for the super chat. Would you like a Time in a Bottle today? Or another song that maybe I could say thank you for? Maybe I'll just do... I think I have enough to work with. Sorry about the echo reverb. He will ready for some piano, and then maybe I'll add a bass line, and we'll go from there. I think that is the way to go. But let's start with piano, which is going to be this button here. Jack, welcome. How are you? my piano patch. It sounds bad. Okay, let's try that. Condense my percussion files. Great. So now it's track number 3. Thanks, Laura. I'm excited to meet another Twitch musician. I'm excited to check out your stream sometime, especially for looping. We got a good looper family going on here on Twitch. I started off playing some Final Fantasy IX songs. I already did 3 today, but maybe I can go back to it after I do our other priority requests. A bass line. Sheet music says to start on a B. Oh no, G. Basses on. But Animal Crossing kind of gives me banjo vibes. Jazz chords on the banjo, I don't know how that will go, but we're gonna try. For sure, it's good to see you. How are you today? It's always a gift to have the pianist extraordinaire. Marshall says I look sad but great. I'm not sad. I'm just focused, I promise. I'm actually feeling pretty good lately. Let's do violin solo. I feel a lot better with where this one's headed. Yes, for a while I was avoiding it because I was like, oh, I'm not ready and I don't know my jazz voicings well enough. I still don't know if I really know them well enough, but I've been having a really good time doing it. Thank you again so much for the raid from Laura. I hope you enjoyed. For the new follows from, let's see, Raising Gummer, Rich, Sasori, Bobber. So many follows. Thank you guys so much. Slowbounce, Davi, Xeno, Moniaki, Al Point. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And for anyone who might be new, welcome. My name is Joe, and I play a lot of video game music. Video game music is personally my favorite genre. It's what I listen to a lot of the time. But I also do loops like this and sing on top of them for covers. I am seeing that I owe one of our singing covers for Fastballs Out of My... Was it Out of My Head? But first, before I do that, I was going to try and do a loop of Beast Island from Final Fantasy X for our wonderful friend who has been having to go through some really tough surgery things, and we adore them in this community and want to send all of our healing vibes and maybe just a brief moment of chill for some nice music. So Hedges, we're going to do Beset Island for you, and then we have the request for DP for Out of My Head. I can totally do that for you. Also, Jiggly Dad, it's lovely to see you. Love having the encounter. I'm still very envious of all the Jiggly Dad shirts that I saw there, like baseball style jerseys and stuff. So freaking cool. And so are you. It's lovely to see you. Let's see. I just want to review the chords to Out of My Head before I do the loop of Beset Island. You can never make me as a 90 kids not love Fastball, and there's nothing you can do about it, which is why they're in the song list twice. Oh, and I need to do Ophelia as well for Chris. I forgot that. So... And then actually make a loop, but I kind of just want to practice singing for fun and playing on the piano. Never would have thought that would have been received so well. I felt like a dork, but I feel much better about it now. No, it was amazing, and I am jealous I didn't do the same. Sincerely. I like legit was like, I want one of those shirts. Let me buy it right now. Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk behind the wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Give it a spin, give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean to say. Was I out of my head? Sorry, I haven't done this for a while. Was I out of my head? Was I out of my head? Was I out of my mind? I could have ever been so blind. I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. Don't matter what I say, only what I do. I'm so scared for those high notes. Do F sharp minor. Do I never mean to do bad things to you. So tired, but I finally woke up. If you're sad, then it's time you spoke up too. I can do this. Okay, so it has the A in the highest note. Maybe if I put the G over here. That sounds better, huh? And let's just make a minor 4 for fun. Dang it. No, my first instinct was right. Maybe an octave higher. I think what I want to do is get a sample of like a brush on a snare drum and try and make this like almost a Nora Jonesy vibe. I almost want to make it lower. So if I did a half step less, or let's do a whole step. Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk behind the wheel. possibility, however it may roll. I'm going to do Beset Island before I loop this, but I want to follow the thought through. Okay, imagine you're Norah Jones playing fastball. B major. Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk behind the wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean to say. Was I out of my head? Was I out of my mind? How could I have ever been so blind? D major, blind. I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. Don't matter what I say, only what I do. I never mean to do bad things to you. I was quiet, but I finally woke up. If you're sad, then it's time you spoke up. Oh my god, I got a raid while I was trying to do a fastball jam in the Norah Jones vibe. We're going to explore that as a loop. I think that's actually going to be cool if I break it down. For Sam Statham, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I've been lucky enough to get a few raids from you now, and each and every time, I really appreciate it. Thank you. For those who aren't familiar with Sam, make sure to check out an amazing musical piano talent here on Twitch, and we are all just so lucky to have them, so please make sure to go over and say hi sometime. For raiders, welcome. My name's Joe. I do a lot of video game music. I listen to soundtracks and write out the sheet music and play on top of them. But I also make loops, playing lots of instruments. I like kind of a smoky jazz, folky fiddle kind of vibe. I play the banjo and the accordion and the mandolin and stuff to layer them. I almost want to try going one more half step down. Ooh, or maybe, what about this? That would go to an E. Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk. I want to try this key before we move on. Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk. God damn it. Sometimes I feel like I'm drunk behind the wheel of possibility. Factor in, and then you know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you Was I out of my head? Was I out of my brain? How could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. Don't matter what I say, don't matter what I say, only what I do. I never mean to do bad things to you. So quiet, but I finally woke up. If you were sad, then it's time you spoke up. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I think that's the vibe to go. I'm excited to explore that a little bit more. But before we get into doing a loop performance of that, if you don't mind me, my beautiful, lovely raiders, we've been going now for almost an hour and a half. And typically at the top of each hour, I do like to take a couple minutes just to check in with myself, make sure I'm feeling strong, ready to keep going, have some water, use the restroom. So with your beautiful permission, I'm just going to take a few minutes. I won't leave you in silence, of course. I always put on a playlist of a bunch of the songs that are available on the song list. So if you hear anything you like for the video game stuff, I am more than happy to be able to play that for you. And again, for anyone that stuck around from the wonderful raids, we have multiple raids. Very, very appreciative. Thank you. Just thank you so much for giving me a chance. And I will do my best to make this as quick as possible. If I say no, do a break anyway. Yes, I need to go to the bathroom. I have to, I'm sorry. Hi, kid. Okay, I am back. Thanks y'all for letting me take a quick break there. For Philly, if you don't recognize this one, this is Xenoblade Chronicles Gormati Forest. And I feel like I should make a loop of this song as well, because it's not that long. And I don't know if I've done a Xenoblade Chronicles loop, but I love the soundtrack for Xenoblade Chronicles so much. I think it is so pretty. It's just super relaxing and well orchestrated. So I was asked for our dear friend Hedges, see if I could do a loop of Besaid Island. I kind of want to see if I can approach it in like a different way today. Because whenever I've tried to do it like as like a carbon copy of the original, I feel like I haven't loved how it sounded. So maybe if I try and approach it in a new light, that could help. For Campfuzun, thank you very much for the follow. And Thunderillium, thank you so much for 50 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if there's something I can play for you to say thank you for the resub, please let me know. No pressure if you're just chilling. Also, Laura, it warms my heart to see you're still here after the raid. Thank you. For Mario, hope you had a good TwitchCon. Yes, so TwitchCon, I had an amazing time. I'll admit that going to larger festivals can sometimes be a bit of a challenge with like my social anxiety. I can get really quiet and very introverted, but I was able to meet so many wonderful people, not only here in chat and in our community, but I got to hang out more closely with other music streamers, especially a lot of the other female music streamers, which just makes my heart so full because I remember when I first started in the music industry, I've been working in Nashville now for 13 years. For a lot of the like shows that I started playing, I felt like I was usually one of the only women there, and it made me feel kind of isolated. Don't get me wrong, like I love the men that I work with. I love them so much, but I wanted another girl around, you know, to just hang out with and have that bond. And I got to meet so many just like powerhouse, amazing women streamers, and it was just such an honor to be in that group with like Raquel and Carmela and Kendra, Alana, I don't want to miss anybody, Ellie, just countless wonderful, wonderful musicians, and it just was a very, very much like a needed experience to have, so I'm very grateful for that. For Yoshi, welcome. So, if I'm gonna approach Besaid Island in a new light, I almost want to try and focus on maybe picking a drum sample to work with. I don't use too many samples. If I do, it's usually like percussion because I do a lot of acoustic instruments. Not sponsored. I use a website called Splice where you can sign up every month and get access to a bunch of samples. It can be anything from an individual instrument to like a, you know, short little looped pass that you can download and use for your recordings. So I downloaded a bunch of drums. Dun, dun, dun. That could be fun. What about this? That one's too like bouncy. What about my more like accented jazzy ones? Too slow. I can change the tempo. No. No. So far, I really liked the first kind of lo-fi one, so I think I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna open up a new Ableton template. This is gonna be a loop I'm doing from scratch without a plan. It might take me longer to build, but I'll try and make it fun and efficient. Let's get this drum sample in, and then I'm just gonna kind of noodle around. Off, and this. Off. Great. Cool. I'm just clearing out my Ableton template so it's from scratch. Lovely. Over on YouTube, Mina, what's up? Sorry for the YouTube chat. I feel like I haven't been talking to you guys as much. I hope you know it's not me ignoring. I think I'm just sincerely getting used to streaming again after taking a little break. Trevor. Oh, how lucky can I get for a 3-stream streak with Trevor? Sincerely, so lovely though. Dun, 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 dun. So let's see if that worked. Oh, that was the one I didn't want. I think it was this one. So the melody for this, let me see. B-Side Island starts with like a very limited stripped down. I have the sheet music I transcribed over here. It should be. Maybe synth is the way to go. The backlight on my keyboard died, so I have to get really close to see what the settings are. Let's see. You know, it might only need this like kind of low range at first to start a build on. So I'm gonna start there and maybe go for more acoustic instruments, but to keep the character of the song, I think keeping some sort of synth would be nice. For Carl, 25 months, thank you. How are you doing today? It's always so lovely to see you. The second in there, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, 2, 3. Too aggressive on the main melody. Almost. Courtney, oh my gosh. I feel like I keep getting to say, like, with a bunch of people in chat today, streamers or wonderful members of the music community, how amazing it was to get to meet you in person. And you are certainly at the top of that list for Courtney. It was so wonderful getting to meet you. Such a lovely surprise. I had the honor of getting to see Courtney perform as well. For the showcase that Raquel and Carmela put together. And your stage presence on top of just being so warm and lovely was so wonderful to see. And I still have your stickers, girl. I love those stickers. It was so wonderful to get to meet you. And for anyone who hasn't had the absolute pleasure, change it immediately, please. I'm only trying to help you. She is so wonderful, and you'll just be giving lots of thanks and everything. Davey, another wonderful person from TwitchCon, it's great to see you. How was your stream today? I was kind of going for a loop that I don't really know what I'm trying to go for. We're just experimenting. For Raiders Welcome, my name's Joe. I do a lot of video game music because it's my favorite music to listen to. I also do covers, building loops where I sing on top of them, and play over original video game soundtracks. Do the whole line because I think it would get too muddy. So maybe if I add delay on it. Last one was the most in time. Okay, what instrument should we do next? I weirdly want the accordion in there, but maybe I should start with some kind of groovy bass line. So it's kind of just like a riff on D. I forgot I transposed the keyboard. That's why it's in a different key. I was like, what the heck? I'll put the bass line here. Let's try it. That's fun. I'll put the main piano line down further, and maybe for the next thing I want to do, I want something with more fullness, so maybe like a acoustic guitar strummy thing. Just to hear what the other main line sounds like, I'm gonna put it back in. And I'll have 2 pedals just in case I'm feeling sassy. else do I want to play? For CTJ Audio, thank you for a brand new sub with Prime. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play something for you from the song list. No pressure if you're just happy chilling. And for all the follows, thank you. This is a format of stream I'm still trying to admittedly get used to. Of just, you're friends with Gerard? You have good company then. In all seriousness, thanks for dropping by the stream. I'm a big fan of him, so it's nice to see you. I'll add the banjos back in. Violin, shoot, that was an accident. Violin's overrated, man. We don't need that. No, but you're right. Let's do some violin. Let me get the guitar pads back in. It should be here. 2, do a violin layer, it's gonna be more pads. I don't want to overcomplicate it. Let's just add mandolin. And then I'll just solo and finish it out. Thanks, Chris. Oh, I should do the, there's the main line of this song. So it should be done. Or I could do... don't know if I want to experiment with anything else on this. For being like a vibey Beset Island though, I feel like we got there. Let's just kind of fade things out in a clean way. Yay, that was so much fun. Here, I'll turn off the effects in a second. I do want to save this, so if I want to revisit it later, I have it. We'll put that on desktop. Beset Island Jam 1. Yeah, hell yeah. Rena! Okay, now I can greet you without effects. Rena, my queen. I'm back from San Diego, and I'm going to be back all the way until Thanksgiving. So when you want to do a little Barcelona date, let's do it. Or any just like fall tomfoolery. I'm so down. Yay, I'm so happy. Hedges, I hope you're feeling a bit better. That's been a song, admittedly, I've been avoiding looping because I didn't have a plan for it. It's just kind of experimental as I go through. And I'm still getting used to trusting myself to do like, you know, long-term or form rather loops where like you don't know how long it might take, and then I worry about it being too long, and it's a big test of my just trust in myself. So to be able to do it and actually make something I really liked and with people that enjoyed it just makes me really happy. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. For anyone that also stuck around from Courtney's raid, thank you very, very much. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like, honestly, when it comes to especially me doing like a cover of something, lately, I feel like the best call for myself is to just like purposely take it in a direction that's a lot different than the original, or at the very least like changing the key or a couple chords just to change it in a way that it feels more like my own. So thank you. Oh, I have 2 tracks at the same time in the background. My bad. Not trying to give you ear blood. But thank you guys. That was really fun for me, and I feel like that will be a good one for me to continue working on next week. For like the bare minimum, like a YouTube short or like Instagram stuff. I want to be better at being able to showcase that sort of stuff. So when it comes to our song list, we do have some singing loops up next, which I'm nervous about, but I'll do my best. Someone asked for a fastball song. I am a 90s kid and I can't help myself. I love fastball. Don't judge me. And I thought it'd be fun to try and do it in like a Norah Jonesy style. So, let me see. is I transposed it. Oh, E major. Sometimes I feel like I am drunk behind the wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you need to say. Was I out of my head? Was I out of my mind? How could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an A major indication. B major, it was hard to find. I'm not good at piano, I'm working on it. Be a B major 7. Transposing. I don't know. Like, should I try and do a loop of it or just sing with like a jazzy, like brush snare drum track in the back? I don't really know where I want to take it yet. For Katana, welcome! John, could you play Sexy Love? I love that song, and I believe that you have the ability to perform it. So I don't know if I should even open this lineup. I don't do live learns yet. I might be open to doing them in the future. It's just for doing live learns, like admittedly, especially if I loop it, I feel like that's at least like, you know, maybe like a 45-minute commitment, which I'm down to do because I do want to work on getting more comfortable with just like hearing things and using my ear and just figuring it out as we go. But at this point, I'm only doing things for my song list so that I can try and play as much music as possible within like a 3-hour period, if that makes any sense. But if you want to take a look at what the song list is, I'll put it in chat. So we have 2 requests. We have what I've been messing around with the Fastball song, and then a request for Ophelia by the band, both of which I'll be doing as loops. Ophelia, I know exactly what I'm going to do, so I might do that first. When I first bought a bass, that was like the first song that I learned for the bass line because I really love the band. So I think that might be what I do next. We are about to hit... Let's see here. We are over 2 hours, so if it's all right with y'all, I would like to take a quick, 4-minute break just to use the restroom, drink some water, and make sure I'm feeling good and strong and ready to keep going. And, yeah. So when I get back, let's do those 2, and then at that point, I'm going to see how I'm feeling. I have a friend show that I'm going to later tonight, and I want to make sure I leave enough time for that. I might only have time for one of these, in which case I can always hold it over for the next stream. But why don't I take that break first, and we'll revisit the time frame once we are getting more close to our cutoff. For Mr. Mayonnaise, Dreiser, Sri, Augustin, and Matt Art, thank you guys so much for the follows. There's been so many wonderful follows today, and I really, really appreciate it. If you're new to the stream, welcome. My name's Joe, and I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And what I do on the channel is I make loops playing lots of different instruments where I'll sing covers on top. Yes, thank you, Joe, for checking in. Let's close the request for today. And then the other stuff that I provide on the song list is me playing over video game soundtracks. Because sincerely, that's my favorite music. So if you're interested in any of that, I hope you give me a shot. But even for this time, I really appreciate it. I'm just going to take a few minutes, and then when we get back, let's knock out these last 2, and I'll probably have to wrap it up for the evening. But I'm working on some new stuff for next week, and I would love to show you guys if you want to come back sometime. We're working on some Expedition 33 music, which I'm very excited about. But for now, let me take this quick break, and I will be right back. Love you all, thank you. beautiful friends, I am back. Thank you guys for a bit of a longer break. Had to switch the laundries. For DCD, thank you. Thank you so much for tier 2. 28 months, I really appreciate you. Thank you. I did close the requests for today, but if there's something maybe I could play for the next stream for next week, I'd be happy to hold it over. No, I mean, you're a consistent viewer for DCD. I really don't mind if you pop in next week, and if you want something, I'll be able to remember it. Yes, I do usually go for a good 3 hours. We're at 2.5 now, just short of 2.5, and I do have 2 more requests, so I'm going to do my best to get those done. I'm going to a friend's show in a bit tonight, so I want to make sure I just leave enough time to get some dinner and make sure that I'm fueled and ready to go watch some live music. But yeah, I really can't express enough, you guys, just my gratitude, especially when I take a little bit of a break from stream. In this case, it was for going to TwitchCon, which was awesome, but also exhausting, both socially and just stress-wise. Nothing to do. To be clear, whenever I open this, it goes on auto monitor. One sec. There we go. To be clear, when I say socially exhausting, it's not a criticism. I get really anxious in large crowds. So it was a bit of a push for me, but a good push. Yes, I want to get better at being able to do those sort of things. So yeah. Let us know if we can put something in you for next week. Thank you so much for Jove. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. I know some of the ones that you typically go for DCD, but I want to make sure I give you the chance to pick exactly what you want. I feel like you should go for Chim Chim or... Well, I'll let you pick. So, I was going to try something different. Essentially, there's some songs on my song list that I found I typically avoid if I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. And with Out of My Head, I feel like I have a different take that might work. We are going from scratch, so I just want to get the right vibe. I want, this sort of jazzy vibe. These are various samples that I've downloaded. I can change the tempo of them too. Let's see. I think I want to go for this one. It has a light swing to it. I'm going to add various percussion on top of it with a kick drum. I have a suitcase kick drum under my desk. But let's see how this might feel. The tempo I want to be is, sometimes I feel like I'm drunk, but the wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Oh. So let's see how that feels tempo-wise with our sample. Oh, I forgot for some samples you have to go twice as fast. So if it's at 80, we're going for 160. Yeah, let's just add a kick drum to this so I get a bit more of a foundation. And then I want to start with guitar actually, and then go to the piano. My timing wasn't great for that hit. Let me just quantize that. Quantize, for those who aren't music production, it just means you can bump the beat a very slight amount to get it more accurate. 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. Cool. That's our kick drum. And I kind of want to add like a little hi-hat. I also want to throw out there, Chris, if you're still here, there is a, slight chance I might not get to your request tonight. Would it be okay if I carried it over for the next stream to do Ophelia for you? Or just whenever you can be here? I always want to respect whenever people can, drop in, and especially if they support the channel and my dreams, so. Cool. Let me turn the volume down on that. I want the metronome for just a second. I want the metronome for just a second. Okay, I like the percussion vibe. So I did transpose this on the keys. Okay, so it would be G major. I'm transposing this in my head, so it might be a moment before I can get the chords just where we need. I'll try my best to do it efficiently. I want like a 1, 2, 3. In the key of G, this would be an A major. Yeah. So, I'm drunk. Sometimes I feel drunk behind the wheel. Real possibility, however it may roll. Cool. I like that. The hi-hat's too loud. We need more kick drum. That's better. Cool. So then our guitar, I have to set over here for channels 1 and 2. And that would be sometimes I feel I'm drunk behind the wheel. The wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you need to say. I feel like I want to slow it down just barely. Let's try this tempo, like 150. Sometimes I feel I'm drunk behind the wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Give it a spell, see if you can somehow act in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean to say. I'll split the difference, but I think that's a nice vibe. Maybe if I use a pick, it'll get more of that jazzy Fallout radio vibe. We'll see. All right, fastball jazz vibe. Could be better. So then the chorus is... F sharp minor in the key of A, A, B, C, D, E, F, and now I'm in the key of G, G, A, B, C, D, E, E minor. Was that in my episode? I'm so close, it would be a... D major. I got it. But I want to add a strong chord. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. I want to add a pre-verse outro, like out of the chorus. So let's go from so close. Okay, verse. God dang it. Okay, we got the main accompaniment. I kind of want to try piano to go for a jazzy vibe. Thank you guys for sticking around while I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. For Country Walking on YouTube, welcome. And Philly, it's good to see you. I'm so close to getting something cool. Okay. Believe in yourself. Downward Spirals, good to see you. So iconic in the no, don't run away. Well, run away if you want. I just wanted to say an appreciation. You were so important in the musical stream community and that means a lot that you gifted those 3 subs. Thank you. And you're lovely. Okay, commence running away now. Okay. So close to doing something nice. Okay. I hear it in my head. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. It's a guitar patch, not the piano. I'm so close. Yes, we got level 2. I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you. A wheel of possibility. It was too kind of ambiguous as a start. Wheel of possibility. Give me one more. I'm being picky, but it's worth it. That was okay. Wheel of possibility of an arrow. Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean to say. I'm gonna be stubborn with this because I think it would be really pretty if I get it. Fart, it's so good to see you.
Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. No, there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean. Out of my head, was I out of my mind? I've been so blind. Damn it, could die if I've been so blind, waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, never meant to do bad things to you. So quiet, but I finally woke up. And if you say, then it's time you've spoken to. Sometimes I feel I'm drunk behind the wheel of possibility, however it may roll. Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean. To say, was I out of my head, was I out of my mind? How could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, never meant to do bad things to you. So quiet, but I finally woke up. If you say, then it's time you've spoken to.
All right, let's get a little violin solo open, y'all.
Sometimes I feel I'm drunk behind the wheel of possibilities. No matter what they do, give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in. You know there's always more than one way to say exactly what you mean to say. Was I out of my head? Was I out of mind? Man, how could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an indication. It was hard to find. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter what I do, bad things to you. So quiet, but I finally woke up. If you're sad, then it's time you spoke up too.
Kimchi solo? I feel like Kimchi might be telling us that it's time to end stream. And I know that this is very sad, but I was going to go out to see a friend's show tonight, so it'd probably be a good idea to give this guy a little attention before I head out and make sure I have my leftovers. But with that being said, you guys, just thank you so much. I feel, in general, just a lot more comfortable on stream lately with taking more risks and, you know, going into things without a plan, and the loops that we made without having any prep already settled, I am feeling really inspired and excited to work on. Like, for a first attempt at this, I think it will be really cool. It obviously needs some polishing for sure, but I'm excited to see where it's going. But I should wrap us up for the evening. For Chris, whenever you can come back to stream, I owe you a band loop cover of Ophelia. And for anyone who's new today, just thank you so much for giving me a chance. It means the world to me. I know there's a lot of amazing things to see on Twitch. And, I just saw an amazing thing on Twitch that I'm so excited to give a raid to. I got to see both of these fantastic people over on TwitchCon this past weekend. Another really good stream, Joe. Your sound is great and your vocals are right. Thank you very much for Mr. Smith. I'm feeling more determined than ever to just keep working on it so I can get some more videos to actually upload of clean cut things, and the feedback and encouragement means so much, so thank you. So for who we will be raiding tonight, I would really love to raid Willow Stevens. Sincerely, Willow, I found that her songs are like my favorite thing to cheer me up whenever I need some encouragement. Her songs are on my gym playlist and I love them. And I got to see her perform at TwitchCon and I sang every word to like a couple of those songs. And alongside her tonight is actually another friend of the community, Davis Deli, that I'm sure some of you might recognize from just seeing him around chat, not only here, but in other music streams. So we are going to give them a hello for a wonderful collab supportive moment on stream. Thank you once again, everybody. And if you enjoyed the stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I will be back on Monday. I'm planning on being live. I'm going to aim for noon. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And just, as always, thank you everyone so much. Please stick around for this raid because we're about to see some fantastic musicians. And I'd love to be able to introduce you to some musicians that I admire and listen to. So, thank you everybody. And I'll be back next week. Bye.